radio show, no alternative means of psychedelic masturbation with your boy Will BK, live and direct here at S.STREET Media. Yeah, S.STREET Media. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say something.
That's where we are.
That's where we are. With your boy Will BK, Genergy, Justin, Shaban, and of course the lovely and seductress DJ Von Ketamine.
Hello.
Yeah. You got a real cool name. Where do you get the Bond? Where does the Bond come from? Who called you Bond?
Well, the Von definitely comes from my love of BDSM.
Oh, I don't see the connection.
You don't see the connection
with the Von and BDSM, please.
Ooh. I mean, it is more of a metaphor. I'd like to say, so it would be like the mistress of ketamine. Mm-hmm. If you're like a Von, you're like a mistress, you know what I mean? So mistress of ketamine. So I want to take you on a journey, a trip with me. Come trip with me.
Wow.
I'll be your mistress, but also I'm unforgiving as well. You know, I can be soft and sweet, and I can be evil as fuck. So.
What is your evil as fuck like? What I mean, when you say evil as fuck.
Do you really want to know?
You should run run for the hills.
I'm saying, what's an evil as fuck? Someone pissed you off because they farted next to you while you were spinning and it stunk and you made your shit skip.
Oh my God. For me, I don't get angry. I get enraged.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit!
Enraged, like it just goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And I really try. Like I meditate a lot.
Masturbate.
Once in a while, if I have time. I'm busy like doing this, like on my mixer. But if I find the time, I might have some time later. But yeah.
When was the last time you fucking flipped?
Last time I flipped? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Last year at a festival. Oh my goodness. On top of that, and I was like. And it's just, you know what it is? I don't really get mad too easy. Like, it really takes a lot. You really got to push my buttons for me to get, like, that pissed. Mm-hmm. But somebody was doing exactly that. And on top of that, I was tripping. Mm-hmm. So you would think, hey, I'm tripping. I'm having a good time. I'm not going to let this affect me at all, which turned into, like, the rage demon that was just like, fucking kill this person. It's just like, oh no, like I gotta go, like, before things get any worse. But I really flipped out.
So if you got angry like that, if you had to describe yourself, if you was one of the Wu-Tang members, who were you? Were you old dirty bastard?
Ooh, old dirty bastard.
Would you like, would you Raekwon, or would you the Jizza?
I want to say. I mean, we'll say old dirty bastard because that's, or maybe Raekwon, but yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
But, also if, oh my goodness, my seat is gone.
I'm saying, hey,
on down.
Where'd you going?
Going downtown.
Everybody lowering their chairs too to be with you.
So, definitely some member of the ICP as well, Insane Clown Posse.
Oh,
if
wow.
you guys are, if you guys are fans of them, watching out there, let me give you a whoop whoop.
You're more like a is it,
whoop whoop.
What's her name? What's her name? Haley, from the movie, the chick Haley, the clown chick who used to go with the Joker.
Yes, I can't remember.
What's her name? Haley.
Harley
Quinn.
You're saying Haley. I'm thinking
I got my
completely
Harley Quinn
different
tattoo
thing.
right here. My like Harley Quinn symbol right here, just to commemorate her, like
where?
Her wildness. Over here. See that?
No.
Are you?
Oh, damn, yeah. Wow. Way under the ear. Jeez.
His eyes are getting old, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Older.
I can't be seeing all that shit, man.
I have astigmatism, so I can relate a little.
Shit. I dig it. Well, look, we're gonna go back to a little bit of trippy news, and I know that this shit's gonna trip you out. Did you know that Consumer Report has now allowed debt collectors will be now able to contact you through social media? So that means that since you want to be cute,
And that's where everybody is.
And so imagine if you're doing your mixes or you're posting something for a show or whatever, and then you get a message in there like,
Oh, somebody's commenting on my live like, you owe me money. I'm gonna give you a straight up fuck you, like straight up fuck you, like
shit.
Don't even.
I don't
try
think
me,
it
bitch.
can't be that. It can't be that extreme, right? It can't be that extreme.
Shit. I mean, that is the ultimate wow. I'm like, there's nowhere to hide if they're gonna fucking hit you up online.
Debt collectors like, oh, you think you're gonna sit at home and just sit on social media? Okay, well, wait for this call. Like, they're getting through because they know that's where people are. People spend a lot of time on social media.
They're gonna be like, here, you want Amazon something? You want Amazon my money, motherfucker? Shit. I'm just saying, but that just goes to show it's the sign of the times, where everything is being regulated. Everything's being regulated. Everybody's being distant. Everybody's being,
Know who you're calling.
who you're calling, who the fuck you talking to. Don't tell me what to do now. All that shit. I mean, Karen's wilding out, fucking motherfuckers up and shit, going 0 to shit quick. Justin's looking good and shit. And, I'm fucking with my fucking teeth. Can't get that shit straight.
They're really white.
I know, man.
They look very white.
They look.
Yeah, they're like Shambo.
Really whites.
I
Yeah.
said, like, stop it with that. You're choking me.
I use a lot of Colgate.
You know?
A lot of Colgate.
Oh, man, shit. What is going on in this world? What you got going on, Jen?
Oh, we are going to talk a tiny bit that's interesting about politics. Now we're not going to get into any type of heavy politics, but reports have confirmed that Republicans have more sex than Democrats, which was
Oh yeah.
Because they're calling hookers.
and I would imagine that that's a big percentage of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
And also that
Can you picture Mitch McConnell talking about something? I need to get off. Shit, motherfucker's probably still pissing on his nuts.
oh, I'm sure that would not be something that you'd want to have a memory of. That would be etched in your mind.
So why do you think the Democrats are? What? So you're saying Republicans are having more sex, or
Republicans are having more sex, but they're also having more fake orgasms.
I
More
could
fake
also see that.
orgasms, yes.
Because they're fake as fuck.
Right. And I'm sure there's a lot of like, come on, honey. And then it's like a 30-second, okay, good
Yeah,
night.
they probably don't last very long. They have a lot of children, but they probably last not that long. Like, for example, Rick Santorum, who's a big Republican, he has like 8 kids.
mm-hmm.
So, yes, they probably do like to have sex more because maybe they feel more entitled to. I don't know.
They want to keep having little mini-me's of themselves.
Yeah, to keep going with the Republican Party to expand
The
it.
only motherfuckers getting any action is fucking Trump. He's the only one.
He does have the most beautiful wife
He ain't
out of
bucking
any
her.
Republican,
He ain't bucking her. He ain't
out of any
bucking her.
president. So
I don't think he's.
But
yeah.
see the
that
videos
wife
where
doesn't
they
even
push each
hold his
other's
hand when
hands,
when they're out in public. She
Yeah.
pulls her hand away from his. She is
Definitely
not
not
trying to
happy.
fucking touch them little
I'm
hands.
telling you, but she's
She's
getting
not.
gang banged by Secret Service. I'm telling
Oh
you.
my
I'm
goodness.
She's-
whatever her
she's got
whatever
a-
her pick is, I'm
She's
sure.
got a 10-man detail.
probably.
Trust me, they taking her somewhere.
If Trump
and they
allows
gang
it,
banging that bro.
if Trump doesn't
Yeah,
allow it, she's
10-man
kind of gonna get
detail.
I'm saying.
sit in the corner like she usually probably does.
I'm saying, watch it.
Right.
So if the
I could so
Se-
see that
Secret
being the
Service-
situation.
Secret Service gonna come up in here and take my black ass home.
Well,
Yeah,
guess
but it's
what?
all right though.
Your teeth are going to look great
You know.
wherever you are.
Shit.
That mugshot's gonna look.
You just do
A1.
like a live from wherever you are. Let everybody know. Oh, that's the look right there.
That is a good question, though. I do wonder if people are having less sex now or more sex now since this pandemic started. Not only Republicans, but people in general.
I think less because I think that it's really playing a mind game on you. I think you're depressed. You're not
Yeah.
really you're not
Yeah, people are
feeling.
stressed out.
Also that's another thing that they said that there's another condition that people are getting from once that they got COVID. You know, they're getting it's introducing
Less human?
another wave of a condition that they're having, because now they're more depressed now. I forgot what the name of it was, but they're more depressed.
Well, a lot of people with anxiety, that was already an issue.
The anxiety,
before COVID,
the
people
thought,
with
the
issues
constant
with
thought,
anxiety.
the constant thought that you could have died,
Right.
or that you infected
Right.
somebody else,
Right.
and
you know
they're
what?
sick.
Mental health is definitely
Yeah, but
going up, and not only for the adults, but the kids.
Mhm.
The kids too. I mean, like, damn, like,
Right,
and then
of
you got,
course.
like, you got the kids getting homeschooled and stuff like that, and like parents are like all stressed out, like, damn, like, I wonder how these kids are gonna turn out.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went to school for psychology and physical education, so I took these courses to see how health and illnesses could affect people's mental state.
Mhm.
And it showed this one study, I believe it was out of Harvard, that these children who were more sick were more prone to social anxiety because they were worried about their health and they didn't want to make other people sick.
Mhm.
That all depends if they're caring about other people's health.
Mhm.
You know, some people like to put other people first before them, and when they do that and they're not healthy, they kind of stay away from people. Hence, since the start of this pandemic, you're told to stay in the house, which reduces people from interacting with each other.
Right, and we're really taught mostly
well.
to be fearful. Everything is all based off of fear
yeah.
on the news, anything in the media. You should be afraid you're going to get sick. You're going to, protect your children, protect your family. So
Right.
if everybody's walking around in a state of fear like that, that lowers your vibration. So you're allowing in other things in the murkies, you know what I'm saying, to come in because you're focusing on that. Because what you think really is, if you think like, I'm going to get sick from this, you probably will. You know what I mean? If you think your life is shitty, it probably is.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's
if
all
you
mental.
think it's like you have a gift every day to start the day how you want and make it the way that you want it, and you're living the life that you want to live unapologetically, like do
That is the law of attraction.
Right, for sure. Because that's what's always in motion, and people don't. That's something we don't see, but you
yes.
can see it manifest, but you don't actually see it. You know what I
Right?
mean?
There's signs everywhere. I mean, really.
All the time.
Plenty of
All the
studies
time.
done, especially with people back in the 50s. They did these psychiatric evaluations on people who were put in confinement for 6 days, 5 days, and these people come out with severe trauma and mental illnesses because when you're not around people, you start to overthink things, and then your personal mental health declines. So you keep people, it's like cabin fever. People who work on cruise ships, I go on many cruises all the time, and they're very depressed because they can't get off the ship, and they're living in these small houses, well, cabins.
Yeah, I've seen
And
that.
when they finally get out, they get out once a month, by the way, on most cruise lines. Do not work for a cruise line. Recommend that. Do not. You're in a room
Any
with 6
particular
people.
one?
All of them. Carnival is the
Said
worst.
all of them don't get
So-
on. And
What about ferries?
I feel bad for these people, and you could see in their eyes these people are depressed, and they don't realize how depressed they are, and so they come out to the real world, and then they appreciate everything so much. Because when you get things taken away from you, for example, when you wear masks, especially when you're in the gym, and you have a mask on, and then you take the mask off, you begin to appreciate oxygen so much more because it hits
Because
you
you're breathing
because
in
you're
that carbon
deprived of
dioxide.
something.
You're not breathing in just oxygen.
And then
you're breathing in
sometimes you
your own carbon
realize when
dioxide.
you have things and you don't value them so much, especially oxygen, you know, when you're covering your face and you take it off, you're like, wow, life is actually really beautiful. So
You know what? It's funny. I wonder if people that use drugs, if they're using them more now or if they're using them less.
Absolutely more.
I
would
think
say.
I say
most
less.
people I know
I think
You
less.
say less?
are
I
getting
think less.
super lit. What?
less.
No, I think less.
Who,
Because
really?
the thing about it is the access is plentiful. Because one, you're not making the money that you used to go out and get it.
True.
Two, I think it's just that the lure of knowing that you can go out and get it or go somewhere and just, but it just doesn't have the same feeling of wanting to go get high.
Well,
or wanting
I
to go
feel
get
like
fucked up.
if people are getting high more, I feel like, you know what, like it's like a social thing, right? Like if you for example, like when things were good, you'd be like, hey, let's go out for a drink socially, you know. Now it's like you're stuck at home drinking alone. You know what I mean?
But
And it's
alcohol
like,
sales are up 75%, so that's the way that it's going, because that's the way people have access. People who drink have access that way because it's legal.
And it lasts longer though.
Right.
And it also lasts
For
longer.
sure,
I
for
can
sure.
take this for at least another 2 or 3 days. But if I can hit my stash up, that's my ass. Shit, man.
I disagree with you
Yes.
on that
Uh-oh.
because you got to think that. Oh yeah, we are very open with that disagreement and agreement. But anyways, because let's say you're in a pandemic, you do drugs, the hospitals are occupied now. You got to think twice about your health. You know, you're doing alcohol and all these things. What happens if you get sick?
I don't think
Where are you
people are
gonna go?
thinking like that though. Like honestly, like the people that a lot of people that I know actually ain't thinking like that at all. They're just getting lit. I mean, like Underground is thriving, like I was
For sure.
mentioning
They
before.
I don't
Sure.
know what these underground spots are talking about. Actually, I might have to make a call to make sure. But yeah.
Lying.
But yes, no. I mean,
Yeah, those are the people that gave up. Those are the people that want to live just
don't
for
know
the
about
day and
that.
they don't think about the future.
maybe.
That's the way I see it.
I
The
agree
people
with
that are doing the underground stuff. You
Oh
said?
yeah, I think that they want to escape from what's going on in the
Absolutely.
world.
Well,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Because
And they do
the
that.
options are so limited, especially when there's lockdowns, and you know that
course.
it just that sounds crazy. We're having lockdowns,
And then
we
you don't
have
think about your
curfews.
health.
We have
Yeah.
curfews, like that's heavy. You know what I mean? And we're learning to accept it. It seems like
Yes.
like we people are with COVID too, and things kind of just everybody wants to go back to some certain normal that I don't think is ever coming back. Do you know what I mean?
I give motherfuckers a 2 cough minimum next to me. I get the first one is customary. Go ahead and cough. But when you start doing it again, I need the shit way over here.
Forget it.
Fuck that.
I was in
Mask or
the-
no mask.
I was in the gym yesterday. I believe yes, it was yesterday, and there was around 70 people in there, and there can only be 100. And now all these people are so close to each other, and this one guy coughs and sneezes, and he's like literally where she's sitting, and 30 people gave him a death stare.
I'm
You can't even
sure.
cough
Yeah,
in
it's some
public now. You
pressure.
can't sneeze in public.
It's really
You can't have any sniffles. If you have a sniffle, they're going to think that you have COVID, and then you are looked at as if you are going into war with somebody.
Can you get COVID? Oh, were you ready to? Oh. Can you get COVID from passing blood?
I'm sure you can.
Definitely.
Interesting. Nice question.
I mean,
Saliva's
Anyway.
on there, yeah. Uh-oh.
it's almost like French kissing.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm thinking so. I'm sorry. It's,
Saliva.
you know, I'm getting affected by COVID too.
In what way, DJ Karen? Vaughn?
Just
Vaughn.
frustration, you know, loneliness. A little lonely. Been a little
Are you
lonely.
singing? You know, I go through the same thing too. I sing John Denver songs when I'm feeling lonely. Do you?
Well, I'm feeling
I love
lonely.
John Denver.
You know, yeah. You awaken my senses.
Unfortunately, he died in a plane
Just
crash.
like a night in the forest.
Very talented.
You don't sing that?
You don't know who Don Denver is.
She's probably like, "What the fuck are you talking about right now?"
It's funny
Does
that
she
I know
look
who
like
John
she
Denver
listens
is,
to John
and
Denver?
I'm not even a millennial, and she's a millennial.
I'm gonna look him
so-
up.
John Denver.
Very talented.
Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High.
None of that is
Sorry.
ringing a bell for her because she don't know.
To
who
be
the fuck
honest
he
with
is.
you, people my age group, I mean, I was born in 1996. They don't even know who John Denver is.
96.
He's
Yeah.
a baby.
He was born when they had East Coast West Coast beef.
Yeah, I was born the same month the Tupac song came out, California.
You was born when
California
you were
Love.
just born when it was doing California.
I was born
Love.
July 13th, 96. It came out July 11th, 1996. It was the
Wow.
West versus the East Coast.
Well, that's
You got
crazy.
Biggie here, you got Tupac over
Yeah,
there. It
your
was
first
brutal.
your first words was dun 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 dun.
That's right.
dun,
It was the
dun.
biggest song when I was born. So
Shit.
when I first went to California, that's what I bumped when I got off the plane. That and the Doors, "L.A. Woman."
The
The
Doors.
Doors. Yes.
I love the Doors.
Baby, light my fire.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Doors.
That's Doors.
Come on, baby, like my-
Come on,
Mhm.
baby. Yeah.
I can see you hearing.
Oh, I
playing
love the Doors. Oh my goodness.
shit, man.
Trippy.
Have you ever done a mix like that?
I have actually. I have. Well, I have played them out. I have not recorded them yet. Remixes of some of the Doors tracks, and yeah, man, love them. Them, Nirvana, Metallica,
Barbara Streisand.
maybe.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. She's sleeping. She's sleeping on Babs.
I actually got to see her when I was 6 years old. My dad took me at Madison Square Garden.
Wow, damn, man.
My dad has good taste in music.
I guess so, man. It's sad you never had a
I seen
kid
Fleetwood
like.
Mac, all these people. Van Halen, actually, the last
Jump.
tour with
See?
Eddie Van Halen and
Jump. See, look at it.
Oh, David Lee Roth.
Yeah,
When
I
they
had
were
the front
together.
row when they were together. I seen the Police in 2005 at MetLife Stadium.
Shit, I saw the
I was
police
honored
down the
to see the
street
Police, by the
asking
way.
me shit. Police,
I
we
saw
see that all. We see them
Prince, I
motherfuckers
saw.
all the time.
I saw Prince
I would much
and
rather
Alicia
not
Keys.
see Police
Yeah,
at
me
all.
neither. But except with Sting.
Right.
And then
There you go.
right. You don't want to if you don't want to fuck with the police, then just fuck with Sting. Shit. Either way, you're gonna get rolled up on.
Do the da.
Shit, man. Damn. What's the craziest party that you ever DJ'd or attended or like?
I don't even know if I can speak this right now.
Yes. That is what we. Oh. Go ahead. I was just telling me how much time I got left on the show.
The craziest party.
Come on, you
I mean-
obviously it's right there on the tip of your.
I mean, 3 to like 5 day events type of thing where like
Mm-hmm.
there's you might see some nakedness. There
Why
might
the way you make it-
jacuzzis
The
and
way you tell it make it sound so clean. Come on, I know you on your
That's so
travels.
clean.
I know you on your travels.
yes.
DJ, I know you said some. I didn't know you said some really dirty shit.
Would you like her to start with? Yeah, there was this really
definitely-
raunchy hot tub.
Definitely in the Hamptons was an interesting time. You know, and a whole castle and infinity pool and jacuzzi and whatnot and nakedness and people running around and freaking there's like a whole dungeon in the bottom where there's like this like bed swing, you know, and people were
sweet.
partying on there and also like engaging in other naughty things,
Oh gosh.
group naughty things, you know what I mean? But
You can
know,
be descriptive here. We want to know.
like a whole damn orgy.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
Like a whole damn orgy, you know. But you know, I mean, it's just for me, it's just not out of the norm. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't call that too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like a normal thing for me. Like,
Thursday
I don't,
night, that
I don't
happened
feel
on a
like,
Thursday.
you know what I'm saying? It's not like going up on a Tuesday.
Right.
So
Are you more of a pain person or more of a pleasure person?
definitely pain.
Pain.
Hmm.
Jeez, pain. Okay.
Yes.
You say yeah.
Yeah, totally.
What kind of pain?
Like the pinching and the poking,
With what?
like sharp
Oh.
sharp items, flogging, electro play.
Oh,
is
electro sex.
very very nice.
Oh, do you
Very
know how to
nice.
do that? Do you?
I
know-
do not, but I
Do you
there
know
was
anyone?
a-
Do you know anyone that does electro?
there was a.
Because we don't want them to
Lady.
demonstrate here.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Hardy who this person was, because we did a party together and you guys totally missed it. Like, she was flogging me, but it was amazing because the flogger was an electric flogger. So not only was
Oh, that was
were
the
you
one
getting the
that he was talking
pain,
about.
yes,
Party talked about that.
not
yeah.
only were you getting the pain, the stinging pain of the flogger, but you were also getting a shock, which was beautiful. It was like therapeutic for me. Like, I was loving it. Like, she kept going and whatever. I didn't even realize my ass was bruised until I got home.
Oh wow!
So
Ow!
I wanted to take her home. I was like, oh, but I'm gonna find out who that person is, because you guys have to meet her.
We meet her.
She
We
was
can.
amazing.
He
mean,
wants to be flogged
meet her?
by her.
She was
I'm sure.
amazing.
You mean MEAT?
Both ways, yes.
Oh God. Yes. Shoot, but we into, we know we do demonstrations. Of course, we're very live, we're very visual show. So electrosex, flogging, choking, and I got
All of those
choked
things.
out.
Shibari.
Shibari?
Shibari, yeah, the tying up like rope play.
They call it
Shibari?
shibari.
Shibari, yes. It's a type of rope play. Asian type of rope play.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, like it's almost like a rodeo.
No, it is
Without
far
the
from a
horse.
rodeo.
Yeah, tie my ankles and call me doggy.
Let's
You should have a
do.
Mustang.
Do.
Yeah, I know. So I know we're gonna be, wrapping it up pretty soon. Before we forget, Karen Bond, Ketamine, give us your social media handles so people will know. how to
Sure.
reach.
So on Facebook, it is Karen Von Keta, Keta, and then Mine. It's not one word; it's two words. Facebook won't allow me to do that. But on IG,
Keep it
it's
G-rated.
yes, to keep it G-rated. And the IG handle is dj.karen.von.
Yeah.
Ketmine.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of mean. So you guys can find me there. And if you guys want to listen to my music, my SoundCloud link is also on both handles. You guys should check it out.
Cool, yo. Just calling. Justin, where can they find you at?
You guys can
Ben?
find me on Facebook, Justin Lynches, Linches, which is the same on Instagram. And you can find me on YouTube to see all my drum covers and fitness advice as well. And you could also find me at my email, lynchespt@gmail.com, if you have any questions about any fitness inquiries at all. Thank you.
Have you ever used any sex with your body
I
enhancements?
used to do modeling. It wasn't any type of sexual modeling. It was I was underwear modeling for Fruit of the Loom and with Lululemon clothing line.
Lululemon.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's actually a very big yoga company. They have all type of clothes, mostly catered towards women, but they have men clothing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very unique in the fitness world.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably one of the biggest fitness clothing lines out there right now.
Lululemon.
Yep, they're all over the city. Lulu, that's right.
Check them out.
So check out Lululemon. They got some good stuff.
Okay. Jenner G, where can I find you, my love?
I can be reached at Jen Tattoos with a Z on Instagram or through Facebook at Jennifer Fowler Locke. If you're interested in having a cuddle session, you can reach me through cuddlist.com/JenniferL/.
Oh shit.
And thanks to both of you for coming on tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. I had such a great time with you guys.
You know,
Sure,
it was a
you're
good
Thank
time.
you. I
We've been
appreciate
a good
having me
time.
on as well.
Sure, y'all not gonna let me do my thing too? I mean,
So I just wanted to thank them.
Hey, y'all just want to get me
I
off
wanted
the
that to be
shit
part of my.
already.
I wanted that to be part of my telling about what I
Oh
was.
shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Damn, man. Now I got my, don't. You know what? Don't talk to me for the next 6 seconds.
Oh,
6 seconds.
we're gonna have a moment of silence.
All right. Now we can't get that. Now we can't get that shit back. See.
For your grief.
But anyway, you
Has
can
a moment
find
of
me,
silence.
Will Be K, on William Kirksey, Kirksey, on which one?
Instagram.
No.
Oh, on,
Facebook,
Facebook.
right? And then you
The
can
one
find
you like the most.
right, and then you can find me at WILLBEEKAY, Will Be K, on
Instagram.
Instagram. I hate the way it's spelled. It's really supposed to be WILLBK, but you know,
That's life.
it,
It's
it,
okay.
it sucks.
It's all right.
You know. But Will from Brooklyn, or William Barrett
Will, yeah.
Kirksey, you know, the
Will
conundrum.
BK.
thing, you know.
Big Will.
Big Will.
And we're here brought to you by S.STREET Media.
Yeah, but when I get to them, I got one more.
I thought that that's
and
what
then
you were
and
going
then
with
you can
next.
also just go to Trip Over Radio Show, TRIPOVERADIO, Trip Over Radio Show, and of course Once again, you can always catch me, Triple Radio Show, and other great shows on S Street Media. Just, go on to subscribe and link. Definitely could go
YouTube,
on YouTube. Definitely check out Triple Radio Show on YouTube as well. And, we appreciate everybody showing up and showing out. Justin, thank you. Karen, thank you. Jenna G, of course. Get well, Hardy. Anyway, it's the Trip Over Radio Show. Once again, alternative means of psychedelic masturbation. Until next week, please make sure that if you're going to put your finger in your behind, make sure you put some Purell on it first. So not only will it not stink.
And after, how about after?
And right, so not
after. Talk about the after.
Well, we talk about that after, but definitely if you're going to put your finger in your butt, make sure that you wash your hands and stuff. Anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
Later, Triple Radio Show. Alternative means of psychedelic masturbation. Bye!